why people should invest in stock market. We'll talk about some common reasons why people should invest in stock market, or rather find a benefit out of this that suits you and start investing. Okay, so the ability to start small. To invest in stock market, you don't need a bare minimum. Okay, you don't need to wait for a point in life where you think you're gonna have a lot of money, or maybe start making good money and then start investing. If you're waiting for that, you'll keep waiting for it. In fact, I'll tell you a very important aspect of starting small. Rather, you should always start small, and here's why. If you start big, and I know small or big numbers can vary for everyone. For someone, a capital of 10,000 is big, but the same amount of money for a lot of people would do nothing. Okay, so when I say big or small, it is according to you, just as an individual when you're watching this. Okay, so even you have a big capital in hand or it's available, never start with the big capital. Always start small. It will help you with your mindset. Starting small will help you to get comfortable with taking losses and still be okay with it. When it comes to trading and stock market investing, your psychology plays a very, very major role. So when you're starting your investment journey, you really don't want to take big losses or lose your capital. That will really affect your trading psychology, which will later affect your trading decisions. So it is always advisable, start small and time on time keep adding your capital. That discipline is what matters the most. It's easy. See, a lot of people don't see stock market as a business. They just have a perception of stock market as a game, lottery, or gambling. So if you don't understand the fact that the stock market is a business, just like other conventional businesses, and you have such an opportunity that you can invest in a business with such ease, and then it's definitely an advantage. In today's time, there are so many brokers, there are so many online applications that lets you invest in stock market with just a few clicks. Having that ease to invest in a business, that you can even take care of investing while you're traveling or maybe working. Seasonal trading, positional trading, you can do it after the post market analysis, however it fits you. You can find the minimal time to invest in stock market. Power of compounding. I'll just give you a brief intro what compounding is. Let's take this with an example. For now, we'll assume that you've invested 1000 rupees in a stock and the returns generated by the stock is 20% after a certain period of time. If you take out that return, that is 200 rupees, and use it for your own good, then again the invested capital left is 1000 rupees. But if you let it be there or reinvest the returns that is generated, then the capital that is invested now in stock is 1200 rupees. Okay, so now your return or profit is also making returns for you. This is how compounding works. You can see this table to figure out how compounding generates return over period of time. Scalability. This one definitely deserves a complete video, but we'll talk briefly about this one in this video. Scalability is a very important factor and an asset to your business. I can explain this with an example. Okay, let's say you're a college student or self-employed or a freelancer, and you don't have a lot of money in your hand. Okay, or maybe you don't want to risk whatever you have, so you start small, could be as small as 500 or 1,000. Okay, so you can start investing that money in equity, buy shares of companies with that money, swing trading basically. Or if you have time, you can even try intraday trading using that money. Now, depending upon your experience or your interest, you can add another 500 or maybe 1,000 this time. So, starting from just 500, you can take this journey to even making a living out of it. You get to actually test a business with such a small capital before turning it into a living or a big investment. So look around yourself. You would be seeing businesses like commercial gyms, restaurants, clothing shops, or it will be, let it be any business. You won't find such a flexibility in any of that. You can start this in any stage of life. If you're a student, you can start investing right away. If you're a working professional, a freelancer, a business owner, self employed, do it. If you're married, not married, have kids or no kids, if you're just 20 or maybe 45 to 50, you can start investing at any stage or any point in your life. Now, this is a very big advantage of investing in stock market. For most of the businesses, people can take out their time and energy in their prime time, most of it. Like there's a lot of things that you need to look for when starting out a business, which definitely needs more time and more energy. But investing in stock market is so easy, and with just a minimal amount of knowledge or money, you can get started. You can grow your knowledge and capital with your own pace, right? Power of long-term investments. Long-term investments in stock market leverage a lot of power. First, they leverage compounding for a lot of time. That means higher returns. Market fluctuations, when seen in a bigger, longer time frame, are excluded. In a bigger time frame, you don't get to see that noise in the stock market charts. So it keeps your mindset calm. If the markets are volatile, long-term investor can analyze and keep track of his investments, but not worried about these small term fluctuations. Time is obviously the biggest power. Long term investor gives that to his investments. Adding more money time on time, you can see higher returns. It obviously means less trading fees, and you know this if you're an intraday trader. So you're saving all of that charges and fees when you're a long term investor. It is easy to track, and you don't need to spend hours on your phone or laptop screen to keep a tab on it. Also, for long-term investors, when a stock price has a drawdown and he is not losing conviction in the trade, it rather offers more opportunity to buy that stock at a discounted price. So there's that. Diversification. When you're investing in stock market, it doesn't mean that your all your money is in one place. You get to diversify your money in stock market. You can invest your money in different companies based on sectors like IT, media, banks, healthcare, auto, FMCG, pharma, right? Or based on market capitalization like small cap companies, mid cap, or maybe large cap companies. You can divide your money to reduce the risk involved, right? Liquidity. A stock market offers liquidity. Now, this wouldn't seem like an advantage to you until you have an asset that you're willing to sell, but you can't because there's no one you can find who would buy it from you, right? The biggest example of such an asset would be real estate. So, let's say you're invested in real estate and for some odd reason you want to cash out. Maybe you need the money, or maybe you have a better opportunity to invest, but it might take weeks or months to liquidate the asset. So you cannot sell the asset anytime you want. You need the right time, right person so that you can get the right price for it. Whereas in stock market, and we're talking about good tradable stocks with decent volume, you can make an exit in just a click. You can decide that you want to cash out, snap your finger, and you're out of it. Passive income. Now, this is a very great advantage of stock market investments that you can generate a passive income out of it. Even if you're a student, a working professional, or anything that you do for a living. Okay, so you can always and anytime start investing in stock market and make some passive income. You do need to have some knowledge and some time, but the opportunities that you can get by doing this are really worth it. Beats inflation. You need to invest in stocks, mutual funds, real estate, gold to ensure that you grow your money over time. Simply speaking, inflation is increase in prices over a time. Okay, so you need to ensure that you make enough money time on time to beat the inflation. Inflation rate is about 5 to 6% in India. So if you don't grow your money, your income by more than 6% year on year, you're not gonna beat inflation. So to beat that, try investing, generate passive income, put that income to use, or your money will start losing its value. Potential to earn highest average rate of return. Among various asset classes like stocks, bonds, gold, real estate, stock market is proven to provide the highest average rate of return over the years. So any particular year, gold gives you the better return, maybe sometime real estate does it. But if you consider the larger time frame, the average over a long period of time, stock market investments beat other assets for generating more returns. Investing in dividend stocks. You can also invest in dividend stocks. Dividend stock basically provides a regular cash out to their stakeholders as a thank you note. So you can use that as a regular income to use, for your personal use, or you can reinvest that money to buy more stock. So it is a good option if you choose to invest in a stock for a really long time. Money in cash will lose its value. As you already know, the inflation is about 5 to 6% in India. And if you don't invest your money to generate greater returns than that, that simply means your money will start to lose its value. Makes money work for you. Now, if you're in a working class or in a business or you already know that to make a living, to make money, you definitely need to invest your time and energy. Now, investing in stock makes your money work for you. You can grab some knowledge from the internet, it's all freely available, right? Take some of your savings and start the journey. With time, you can always increase the knowledge and your capital. So, keep tracking your investments along with the work that you already do. So, keep doing that. Plus, you can do this by side. This way, you don't actually have to invest your much of time and especially your energy to make money. You have literally deployed your money to work for you. So now your money is making returns for you. That is it for the video. Thank you.